Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chaos Edition Blood Bowl. You're still watching the Illusionist, myself, playing as the Hammersjurg Destroyers, the Norse, in the Giant in the Playground Legacy League against the Meddling Insects, the Wood Elves, who are having a pretty hard time of it altogether actually, although they scored a real quick touchdown in their turn 4. I've since gone on a murdering spree, put down 3 of their players with injuries, including a War Dancer. 2 more have gone off with KOs, not to say 1 more went off in the last half who came back. Meanwhile, I've had a KO who came back at the start of the half. So I'm up to my full complement, and the Wood Elves are now down to 7 players. And I am also receiving, which is a really good position for me, because that worked out really well. When I received last time, I immediately ran straight to the pitch and scored in turn 8. Hopefully, more of the same, if you please. Wait, am I receiving? No, I'm kicking. I tell a lie, I beg your pardon. Damn. The Wood Elves decided to kick in the first half, which I thought was quite unusual. I don't know many opponents who willingly give the opponent the ball. But then it worked. They just sent their War Dancers straight down either side, blitzed my ball carrier and scored. I'm guessing they're expecting to score a goal, defend for the rest of the half, and then do the same again, send them straight down the other end and score with the ball they've received. Oh, that's not a good kick. Ball lands off field, great. What do we get? We have a blitz. That's the 3rd one of the game so far. Starting to get a little bit wary, but what can we do? The weather is still very sunny, which works pretty good for me. Wood Elves quite like a throwing game, and this is a -1 modifier to all of their rolls. I, for one, I'm not in too much of a throwing game with the Norse, because I only have a thrower who's not great at it, and no catchers. Since all my players have the block skill, I kind of want to make them come and fight me. Send in the Yeti. Okay, so a bit of a mixed bag, my Yeti. It's his first game. He's caused an injury and a knockout, and he's wild animal 3 times. Take down the War Dancer. That's good, so no one's going to be leaping over my line and disappearing into the end zone. And the ball goes out over there. We've taken down the catcher, but never mind. Everyone's marked up, so it makes it tricky for them to dodge away. We're on the same number of rerolls. And the Wood Elves immediately go to a defensive play, sending their throw all the way back until they can get someone down into my end of the field to throw it to. Agility 4, pass, strong arm. So the strong arm effectively cancels out the bad weather. Pushed an attacker down, fine. So he's going down the right hand side of the pitch. Which means all my players tied up over here are going to struggle to get across, particularly with the catcher. I mean, not immediately a problem. I've got at least 3 players in position to blitz the guy. But any more players down there, there's going to be someone who can receive the ball, and that's going to suck. Oh, fails his first dodge. Yeah, sends in the 2 catches. That's kind of what I expected. Catch, dodge, block, sprint. Catch, dodge, block, sprint. And attacker down. That worked out nicely. Actually, that wasn't too bad. That was the last player on his team who needed to do anything. So what I need to do is take down at least one of these catches. The Yeti doesn't want to play. What I'm trying to do is move him up here, just across, and get his disturbing aura on these 3 players. So if he does try a pass, they're going to struggle to catch. But that's his 4th wild animal of the game, so we're not terribly impressed. What I can do though, is put tackle zones on absolutely everybody. If I'm really lucky, I can even crowd surf the thrower with my berserker. That would be ideal. No, catcher's a more important target at this point. He's further into the half. I mean, the thrower can't score, he's not in a position, but the catcher can, or could. So he's the guy I need to take down. And we wrap players around the catcher. Ideally, I want the guy here, as well as 1, 2, 3, because then he can't dodge any way without being at least one tackle zone. And that way, he can dodge up and out, which is not ideal. Still, I've got 3 spare players left. Send in Sven. If I can get the ball off this thrower, I need someone who can pick it up for me, and he's the man to do it. Sending in Zara to get the ball, also not a bad idea. We'll take down this lineman. Uses dodge, meh. Passing backwards and forwards. At least now it's not an easy dodge out and a way around. At least that way he could have gone out and around. This way he has to go the long way. Kinda wish I'd put another body on the catcher down here, or at least got him a little bit closer to the Yeti. Oh, he just goes up and out. Okay, he's in a good position for a crowd surf. I'm not terribly worried about that. That guy though is more of a pain. It's going to be a long throw, of course, with the modifier. But that is a catcher, so there's re-rolls for everyone. This is going to take some risk. I don't like it. Here comes the thrower. He's not going to make the pass yet, I don't think. Not the long pass anyway. But he's going to move further down. Do a handoff. So that's a body in the way. This is going to suck. I can get the ball back. He's used up over here. It's coming all down to the berserker, I think. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the sidestep guy as well. So that's still in a tackle zone. This is going to suck. So what I'm going to have to do is get a tackle zone on the thrower to counter his assist. Then try the dodge and the frenzy push on the catcher. Oh god, there goes the GFI. So I've used my reroll for the turn. Dodge and a 1 dice block. How are we feeling, guys? Are we lucky? Makes the dodge, makes the run, gets the push, pushed, attacking out, we get the push, that's fine. Defender stumbles, that's great, off the pitch. Phew! And a KO, so that's even great. Oh, look at that for a throw. Hello Sven, you were just where I needed you. I don't care what the MVP is for this match. Grimgero, my berserker, he gets it. Provided he's not going to get surfed, of course. But at this point, I don't even care. That was sheer genius on his part. Oh, strength 2, okay. I thought it was strength 3, so that was 2 dice. So that wasn't as risky as I thought it was going to be. But still, that was a big stroke of luck on the part of the Norse team there. So we mark up all these guys. None of these players can reach the ball, so what I need to do is send Sven to pick it up and then just run. We'll put a tackle zone on it from the Yeti, because, well, he's willing to play Blood Bowl now. Can I take this guy down? Nope. But I'm not going to push him closer and make it easier for him to dodge out. This way he's got a tackle zone wherever he goes. Sven gets the ball. And keep running now. Just got to try and outrun them. There isn't anywhere on the pitch I can go that they can't follow at this point. Don't know why I put her there, she needed to be here. But this guy can dodge potentially and reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then get blatted in the face by Zara, so I'm not terribly worried. Oh, goes for the dodge, uses his reroll, gets it. Go for it. Succeeds, defender down. No, Sven. So he follows up. Whoa! Failed the dodge. And Zara took his face off. Good going, Zara. I like it a lot. So we cover the ball. We do it properly this time. We even KO'd the guy, so there's no one in range now. We'll get Sven up. He's still got the best chance of picking up the ball, and I don't want to give the star player points away to Zara. We're not going to risk doing any go for it's now, I don't think. What I need to be doing is just putting a tackle zone here and here, so the thrower can't get in, the lineman and the war dancer, they're stuck down there. I have a very, very strong possibility of getting a touchdown here. See what I mean? Zara just doesn't let me down. Alright, she failed a dodge roll in the first half. I was going to lose a touchdown anyway. And it stumbles and gets berserked off the pitch. Fantastic. The berserkers still don't have any star player points. They can't get injuries. But they're putting people on the floor everywhere, and that's just brilliant. Defender down on the linesman. Follow up. Do I cover the war dancer? That would be a really big, clever idea. Yes, we do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even it's a direct route, she can't reach my thrower. Yeti stares at himself some more, contemplating the inner workings of the universe. My tackle runner finally tries his hand. No, that's a push. Oh well. Again, set up for crowd surf next turn. This is looking good. Of course, what I don't need to do is score too early, because if the Wood Elves can have 2 turns, they'll probably score again. So if I can try and whittle down to about turn 15, I mean that's going to be 3 turns of just being sat up here in a cage. War dancer leaps free. So, do we punch her face in? I think stabbing her with Zara is probably the best bet. Run my thrower to the edge of the end zone, put my 2 linemen on either side as defence, then have Zara stab her in the face and try and just take her straight down. Or do I put Zara on her? And stab. Oh dear. Rolled a 5. No, I rolled a 4. However, I watched the leap. This time she's going to have to leap into 3 tackle zones, or else go the long way around and not be able to reach. Rather, if I just put her here, she just jumps straight into 1 tackle zone and dodges. She has to jump now into 3 tackle zones, a much harder landing. Especially if I put that guy there. I've got 4 players pinning down a war dancer. I don't feel bad about that. Yet he still doesn't want to play. The lineman wisely stayed down, I think. Going to go for a walk otherwise. 5 players pinning down the war dancer. She can still get out. It's a jump to here and then a dodge. Can't do an awful lot about that, to be honest. But I can make it harder for her. Okay. Now she can't even jump backwards without being in a tackle zone. And the insects are out of rerolls. So that's pretty good going for me. I am risking all sorts of go-for-it. I mean, I've got the ball where I want it. I've got this guy stuck. I might as well try and slow down the rest of his team. Again, if I can wind down the clock for another turn, I'm fine. Fails to leap. That was her best chance to get into the one tackle zone. But again, the Berserker shows his good stuff. She's only down for a turn. Which is a square away from where she was last time, so I can just pass stuff on. Do I want to foul her? Honestly, it's a bit late in the game. I'm likely to score. It's going to be really hard for the other player to come back. Might do. It's a war dancer and it's funny. Yeah, any other day I'd probably foul that war dancer into the ground. But it's 3 injuries, 4 KOs. I'm likely to win the way things are looking. Obviously counting my blessings. But I don't feel the need for a spike foul right now. Guy's in a catching position, or just moving closer to the end zone. What could possibly go wrong? The Yeti gonna do anything useful? Nope, I'm gonna slow the catcher down. So now it's all on the war dancer. So I have to do a 1 dice block on a block sure hands player. It means a 2 in 3 chance here he's going to push him into the end zone. But if I can wait out my next turn, that will take me to turn 15. The Wood Elves are going to really struggle to score. He makes the 1 dodge, that's fine. Man, there's only 4 elves left on the pitch. Dodges away his thrower. Again, he's hoping for a chain here. If he can get the ball, survive a turn, get it to the lineman, run it to the catcher, throw and score, he can still pull this back to a draw, or even a victory if I don't drop the ball soon. Here we go again. Try your luck. Nope. And he's stunned. So I'm quite happy now to wait for another turn. That was pretty ideal actually. Can't crowd surf anyone. That's always more fun than not, but it's all good. We will rebuild our little arrowhead again. War Dancer's getting closer, but I can deal with a square return, I think. Now we don't worry too much if he's going to go round, so we've got the assist here. There is a way you can get an attack without assist, that's going this way, but that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he's going to have to jump this way into at least 2 tackle zones. Mark the lineman, don't want him getting any clever ideas. This one weird Yeti, he doesn't want to blitz people, he's quite happy just to walk around in circles not doing anything. That's not how wild animal works. Anyway, I'm worried about this guy at the moment, because he's the only one who's remotely a threat. Try to get some star player points on my Berserker. Gets a whole bunch of push. Turn 15 for the Wood Elves, so this is the point when I want to score. They don't really have enough players. unless all 4 of these guys come back from KO, they don't really have the players to manage a one-turn touchdown. And even with 2, it's not going to be easy. And of course this guy is now in a blitzing position, so we'll run it in. Second touchdown for Sven, hero of the Norse Wastelands. My beautiful cheerleaders. No injuries. I mean, you'd expect, both teams are armour 7, you'd have expected someone to get hurt by now, but apparently not. He gets 1 player back from KO. Yikes, that's a bit of a sucky. He gets another one back as well, because that throw was only crowd surf. That's fine. So yes, he can try a one-turn touchdown. I don't think he's not going to get it without re-rolls. That's a fairly safe bet. So all I need to do now is just load up the front end to stop him getting any easy blitzes. And stop him getting any star player points off of my guys. Seems selfish, but I don't even care. I'm fairly confident whatever he does now, I can catch him. We'll keep a runner back, just to be on the safe side. If anyone does get loose and they need blitzing, send in the block tackle guy to do it. Of course, we don't give him any easy blocks either. I don't know why I'm not putting... I should really put Zara on the front line. She's expendable. But at the same time, she's also really, really good. So if she hurts anyone, I don't get any points for it. Six players. On the Wood Elf team. Meddling insects, really struggling. Kudos to the player, actually. Yet another player who's got the sense of humour to have punny names. Always a really good sign of a good coach. I didn't bother because I'm lazy. Something I'm going to amend in the next league I play in, I hope. So it's War Dancer and his 2 linemen. No one's going to get hurt, hopefully, for him. Get the ref. Not a problem. It's too late in the game for fouling. So I wouldn't be such a bad spot. I'm winning the game. I don't think he can score. He simply can't move anyone far enough. I don't need to hurt any of his players. Even, you know, you can get star player points from a foul after all. Which is the case of what he does. Vanity pass, maybe? Yeah, that's what the War Dancer's there for. 1, 2, 3. He's out of range of the aura. Disturbing presence from my Yeti. Still very sunny, so he might yet fail. There we go, perfect launch. Vanity pass. Did go off on his thrower though. He very nearly dropped the ball. No, he didn't. He rolled a 5, plus minus 1. So that is his secondary thrower. A little bit closer to some star player points. And then run away. I'm going to crowd surf that catcher because it's funny. Hope. Push defender down. Hooray. Don't dub skulls. Push attacker down. That's fine. And a KO. Is there a difference between that and the last turn foul? Yes, because I can get star player points from injuring someone. And that's the end of the match. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Hammersjurg Destroyers 2, Meddling Insects 1. 3 won games out of 5 in the Legacy League. Thank you for watching. Let's just quickly see how the match turned out. Really good rating. I'm quite pleased with that. We inflicted 3 casualties, 8 KOs, and a star player goes to some random linesman who was injured. Oh no, he caused a KO and an injury. Good man, that's what we like to see. And the catcher, who didn't do much at all as far as I recall. Good match, I really enjoyed that. It's really good to have a threatening opponent who can take the ball and do what he wants with it. Really forces you to play as best as you can, try and take them down. Ladies and gentlemen, Hammersjurg Destroyers 2, Meddling Insects 1. Thank you for watching, have a good time, take care, bye bye.